Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Fawn, and today we will be discussing the new moon in Capricorn. Okay, so the new moon will peak in the sign of Capricorn on Thursday, January 11th, okay, at 6:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? And today we will be using the Light Seers Tarot deck. All right, all right, all right. And I want to apologize if you all are getting this reading late. It is because I got in late, okay? I've been a busy little bee these past couple of days. And so as soon as I came home, I'm like, oh, I got to do the reading. I can't leave them hanging, okay? So yes. This is the first new moon of the new calendar year. And y'all know what 2024 is all about. I'm sure y'all have been hearing all the things, okay? So, new moon, new me. Okay, that's how we gonna play it. That's how we gonna play it. So, let's see what the cards are talking about. And we get the Eight of Cups in reverse. You are walking away. Starting a new journey. Yes. You have given it all up. But for what? Is this a sunrise or a sunset? Figure that out for yourself. Okay, let's say you could walk as fast as the sun sets and or rises. So even if the sun is setting, if you are walking at the same speed, that means the sun will technically never set because you will always be able to see, okay, the sun. You're just going to be walking. I mean, essentially, if you could walk around the earth, okay, that's what it would be. You just walking to China or elsewhere, okay? You're walking towards the sun. Oh. The new moon is going to peak in the sign of Capricorn in the 4th house. The sun is there. We are headed towards the sun. We are headed towards fun, playfulness, excitement. You might even be going to a sporting event, okay? You might be going to some, like anything that has to do with entertainment, having fun, feeling alive, excitement, okay? Something that feeds your ego, makes you feel good inside. Oh, that's what you're walking towards? What? Yes, and I know it came out in reverse, but remember when I told you if you had to walk around the earth, this is just you on the other side. You have crossed over. A lot of you, well, you know, we have the 1-1 portal. Everybody made it through. Did we? Did they? Or are some people waiting for their 111? 111, okay? I just came back from a lunch and my organization is celebrating 111 years of existence. This 111 ain't no joke. It's all about the alignment. And 3 we know is all what some might call the Holy Trinity, but it's also mind, body, soul. That is what you're taking with you, okay? As you walk towards the sun, you're walking towards happiness, okay? You are leaving the dark, the shadow, the negative, the depression. You are leaving all of that behind, and partly because winter solstice is over. That is the longest night, okay, that we have. So now our nights are getting shorter because we're moving towards summer solstice, okay? The days will eventually get longer. And even though now 6:57 a.m. is daytime, okay, when daylight savings time, depending on the state that you're in, we do daylight savings time here where I'm at. So when daylight savings time, when we spring forward, 6:57 is going to be 8:57. And we are all together moving towards the sun. I like that. I do. And even if you want to add a little bit of Christianity in it, if we're moving towards the sun, that means you're moving towards Jesus. Okay. You are moving towards the prophet. Okay. You are moving towards what does Jesus represent to you? Whatever Jesus represents to you, okay? Somebody who sacrificed their life, okay, so that you could have what? Everlasting, okay? And so this sun represents your spirit, your prana, your life force energy, okay? And that is also indicative of Aries or the root chakra, which, root chakra is Scorpio, who is also, guess what, in the 4th house, in the sign of Capricorn, with the sun, okay? So this is a great way to start, okay? This is a great, I just had to look at the time. I'm like, how long I've been talking about this one card? Okay, moving towards the sun. I love it. Moving towards the sun. What else we got? Let's add on to that. 10 of Cups. Y'all saw how it shuffled and came out, okay? This is what you're moving toward. Once you get to the sun, this is what you are going to receive, see, feel, hear, think, say, and do. Okay? All of those things. Your happiness is going to be tangible. You're going to be able to touch it, to feel it. Capricorn is all about ambition, success, your social status, okay? You are going to reach, okay, all of those goals that you have set, okay? And I know the new moon is all about starting fresh and starting over, because once you have reached all these goals and gotten all the abundance and happiness and everything that you want, what's the next goal? How ambitious are you? You need to keep on going. Don't just stop at this one stop and be content. If you can manifest this, you can manifest anything. You can align yourself with whatever it is you so desire. So why just stop at like, a raise? Why not stop, keep going and get that supervisor position? Why not run for that office? Why not have another child? Why not take that vacation? You can do all those things, okay? If you need a bill paid, manifest that, okay? If you want a pet, manifest that, okay? If you can bring anything you want in your life that is going to make you happy, be your sun, why not continue to pull in more? Keep pulling the rope, okay? We talked about heading towards the sun, okay? And I was going to say this. It's making me think of Poltergeist. Head towards the light. And y'all know they had to have the rope, okay? They had to throw it into whatever the light was, okay? And as they was pulling, it had all that goo and stuff on it, okay? Yes. If you ain't never seen Poltergeist, sorry, okay? I'm too young for when it had came out. But it used to come on TV, okay? And I like dark things, okay? I have Pluto, what is it? Sextile, Venus and Pisces, okay? So I like dark films, okay? That was considered dark for the time. So keep pulling that rope. It's not going to be a tug of war, okay? Because guess who was on the other end of the rope? The child with the mom. The mom went into the light. She grabbed her happiness, what made her happy, which was her daughter. I mean, she had other kids, but y'all know what I mean. Okay, she grabbed what she wanted and tugged, and they pulled, okay? And they came out with all the goo, but they were safe, okay? Then the house like vaporized itself. But whatever. Okay? Don't stop. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Don't stop. Get it, get it. See how the car's making a beat? Clap, 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 clap. I ain't messing with y'all tonight. Okay? Boom! And we talked about how Pluto was also in the sign of Capricorn. You are being re-freaking-born. Reborn. Because ain't that what Jesus did? He died and he was reborn. Ooh, I'm on fire! Y'all, I'm killing y'all. Let me tell y'all, I'm glad I did this because I was doing another reading before this for y'all. And I was like 13 minutes in. I was like, it's not doing it. I ain't feeling it. So I stopped. And I know why. So I'm not going to pull cards that way no more. It's the way I pulled the cards. I ain't going to do that no more. Okay. It was just too overwhelming. All the messages. It was too much. It was too much. But yeah, I ain't worried. I already talked about Jesus. I already talked about the light. Okay. You were being reborn. Okay. To a different life. To a more spiritual life. To a more divinely connected, aligned life. Okay. That is what the new moon is about. It is the death, the shadow. That's what you're walking away for. And you are walking, heading towards the light. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't even need to go more on the death rebirth, do I? Do I? Let me think. Death, rebirth. Pluto. It's all about transformation, healing. Pluto also represents fear. And I think you are more afraid of failure than anything else. Because that is the antithesis of Capricorn. Failure, what? We don't know such words. We don't know such words. Okay? All we know is success. All we know is goal getting, reaching, achievement. Okay? And yes, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So there's boundaries and a box that you have to fit in and all of those things. But if you can find a healthy outlet, okay, for all of the, I'll say, your negative behavior traits, okay, it's okay to be fearful if it's going to drive you and motivate you to succeed. It's okay to have control of your sexuality as long as you are being safe, okay? You are protecting yourself and others, and you are consenting, like giving and receiving consent, okay? You can find a healthy outlet for whatever it is you want to do, okay? Don't feel like you have to be boxed in all the time to reach certain levels, okay? Because that is not necessarily true. Little hard work ain't gonna kill you to go the extra mile for yourself. Knight of Cups in reverse. Why are we stopping? What's happening? Why are we slowing down? We on a roll. What's going on? What's the problem? Let me check them out. Let me check them out. Let me check them out. White horse, grapes, wine, picnic, roses. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but I would love this. Okay, a little picnic on the beach, because he on the beach here. Okay. With your little hat and stuff. Buy yourself some roses. It's okay to buy yourself roses. I bought myself flowers before and I enjoyed them. But I just don't like watching flowers die. It makes me sad. Knight of Cups. In reverse, though, I'm trying to just make sure there's a love note. What's on this note? What symbol is this? It's a cup. Okay, just checking. Bottle of wine. I just bought a couple bottles of wine the other day. But in reverse, what do you look like in reverse? You just stopped. But why? We were moving towards happiness. We were overwhelmed and overflowing with the happiness. What happened? You pumped the brakes or no? Ten of Swords. And it didn't come out and we came out sideways. But I'm going to look at it upright. You don't want to break the glass ceiling on your happiness because you don't want the responsibility. It is no one else's responsible for your happiness. That is only you. Only you are responsible for your own feelings. Someone can make you feel sad, they can make you feel bad, make you feel happy, but at the end of the day, you have to either hold on to that sad feeling or let it go. This is nothing but victim mentality. Okay? I need for you to get out of your head. Get out of your own head and thinking that you don't deserve. Because saying, oh, I don't want the responsibility. Like I said, like, why not get that promotion? Because you don't want the responsibility. You heard Frankie co-sign that. I know you did. You don't want to have the extra child because it's a lot of work. Yes, kids are raising another human is hard work. Bringing one into the life, carrying a human as a woman is hard work. That's what Capricorn is all about. Okay? Capricorn is about hard work. But it yields results every single time. The moon right now is in Scorpio as I'm recording this. Heal yourself from this lack mindset. Okay? Because after the moon gets out of Scorpio, to get to Capricorn, guess where it got to go through? Sagittarius, truth, philosophy. Be honest, be real with yourself, okay? What are you really afraid of? The failure. And y'all know, in the traditional Ten of Swords, okay, it's a guy having been defeated by the swords. Stabbed and all in his back. Some people think to go high up the ladder, you got to like step over people. No. You bring them up with you so that no one is pulling you down once you get to the top. Right? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Capricorns can be kind of cold, cutthroat. Okay? Don't do that. Don't be that. Don't do that. Because Mars is also in the 4th house. Okay? Along with the sun and Pluto and soon to be the moon. Don't get competitive. Do not get competitive because that doesn't come from a good place. That comes from ego. The sun. Be careful. Be careful. Tread lightly. I know you're trying to protect your own interests. You're trying to protect your happiness, protect your abundance, protect your blessings. But dang, what's the phrase? What? All right, I'm going to just say whatever. Like, you gain the world, but you're losing your soul. What is the point? What is the point? You don't even know. You don't even know. You have no clue. You have no clue. Don't get competitive, I'm telling you, because it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. It's not. You have to be happy to align yourself with happiness. If you're being competitive, guess what you're aligning yourself with? competitiveness in other people who are trying to take you down, being egotistical, doing the same thing as you. So don't even. Don't even. Temperance. Yeah, it came out in reverse. And I already talked about mind, body, and soul, right? Did not talk about that. Oh, was that the previous reading? No, I said Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. That might have been the previous reading. But temperance. Balance mind and body. Balance. It's okay to be competitive, but how are you going about it? I just told you about some behavioral traits, right? Didn't I already tell you about that? Didn't I tell you about that? So watch it. Watch it. Because the angels are watching you and they can take away all of this. And you will find yourself walking back towards the darkness. You think you heading for the sun. Oh, you gonna get some sun or you gonna get burned. Okay? Don't play. Do not play. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this because this is not coming out the way I wanted to. Okay, that's cool. Oh, Frankie just pooed it. That's gross. 7 of Swords in reverse. Stop being sneaky. Listening to other people talk, because they don't know what they're talking about. They ain't doing nothing but stirring the pot. They instigating. Don't let them get you cut off from your blessings. Because look, they putting that battery in your back. You about to go do something you don't even need to be doing. Why you got a knife? Who you trying to hurt? Because you ain't going to end up hurting nobody but yourself. I'm trying to tell you, don't do it. Okay? All right. I know I always be talking about how I don't want the reads to go on but for so long. But I'm going to do a couple more cards. Bam. Bam. Do I like these? Is it enough to make me feel like I need to pull one more? Maybe. Just a bit round it out. 8 of Pentacles. Focus. Okay? Because when you focus on other people and what they're doing, you get off task. That's when you get competitive. That's when your ego gets into it. Stay focused on what it is you're supposed to be doing. Make sure you do your ritual. If that's the thing you do, do your prayer, do whatever it is you normally do for the moon. Even if you don't do that, if you feel like you got to take a nap because the moon done took me down a couple of times, okay, then do that. Okay? But stay focused on your spirit. Okay? Stay focused on who? Jesus, the sun. Focus on the sun. Okay? The brightest shining light in our solar system. Okay? Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Because you cannot teach, okay, what your higher power. You ain't going to get this wisdom from nowhere. You ain't going to get this work from nowhere else. You ain't going to get this divine connection, this feeling, this blessing. You can't go, it ain't going to come from nowhere else. Nowhere else. Nowhere else. Oh, is it going to come from my supervisor? When pigs fly. Is it going to come from my husband or wife? When pigs fly. Oh, is it going to come from my children? When pigs fly. I already told you, ain't nobody responsible for your happiness but you. Only you are responsible for your happiness. Nobody else. It came in reverse because the lessons you are getting can't be taught anywhere else. And they are specifically for you. Specifically for you. Outer body experience. Okay. What is it? Astral travel. And here we have, to round us out, the Knight of Wands. I have not even seen this card in a long time. Let me look at it. She is playing a drum. You know, drums are the instrument for our heartbeat. That's what it represents. And look at the little heart in the back. His heart chakra on fire. Drums. Okay. That is what's keeping you aligned. Okay. That drum. That's what your heartbeat. That's what's keeping you alive and aligned. Okay. And you are just drumming away. It's just so funny. I'm just trying to kind of comparing it to the Knight of Cups card. The horse is in the back because the horse for the Knight of Cups. Okay, look at a little white horse looking all try and nice and stuff. Then look at this horse. He rocking out with, oh girl, rocking out. They rocking out. Okay. Hair in the wind sheep. Okay. Not playing no game. She playing out of that drum. And all she needs is the light. Okay, that wand, that spark, that energy to keep her going, to keep her moving. Because she is focused. She knows what the ultimate goal is. So she beats the drum to remind her where your heartbeat comes from. Because your heart could stop at any time. It really could. Any one of us. We don't know the day or the time. Okay? We have no clue. When, where, okay? Age, nothing. We don't know. We don't have a clue. And it's not for us to know. That's why you got to get it now while you can. The happiness. Stay focused on the ultimate goal. Pure happiness. Whatever makes you happy, I'm telling you. Whatever makes you happy. And all I'm going to do right now is knocking stuff down. That's great. I'm going to look up these two knights. I wanted to look at the Knight of Cups at first. But that is, who is this? Oh, wrong thing. Pentacles. Cups. And then Wands is because the Knight of Wands came. Knight of Cups is a visit from a friend. Knight of Wands in reverse. It does say marriage, but marriage just means a merger, a coming together. And that's what all these planetary energies are doing. You got Mars, the moon, Pluto, and the sun. All this energy being concentrated in the 4th house of Virgo. Okay, it's all about fixing things, making things better, making your life better. Okay, we talked about the happiness in the beginning. Seeing what's working and what's not, and getting rid of what doesn't work. Getting rid of what makes you unhappy. Getting rid of the depression. Getting rid of all the BS that you haven't healed from. Okay? But all this concentration of energy is going to be so blended. It might be some things about yourself that you don't even know, but other people know, but you can't see it because you're not looking in the mirror 24 hours a day. So when that friend comes, ask them about like some character traits. Like, when I get competitive, what happens? When I get unhappy, what does that look like? When I am tapped in, when I am aligned, when I am happy, what does that look like? What does happiness look like on you? And that will probably be the title of the reading. All right, y'all. Spend time. Peace.